Hey, how's it going out there? Hey, if you just bought a new Garmin unit, there's some things you want to do before you get out on the water. And one of them is to register your product. So with the Striker series, it's pretty easy. And I show it in other videos that I'll link at the end of this video. You just connect to the unit's Wi-Fi network and you can go ahead and register it and get any software or firmware updates that it requires. With the Echomap, you have a couple of different options. But first, you need to put an SD card in it, and I recommend a 32 gigabyte, which is the largest that Garmin recommends. So once you get the SD card in it, you want to power it up and go ahead and make the Active Captain card. There again, there's some instructions for making your Active Captain memory card. And then you got two options from there. You can go ahead and if you're using a mobile device, go ahead and upload everything and get your revisions and register your product with your mobile phone. Or you can take that card out, put it in a card reader and put it in your computer and download the Garmin Express. You can get all your maps and everything put on the card with your computer, register it, and then just simply put it back in your unit if that's what you want to do. So you do have those two options. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so the first thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and get Garmin Express put on your computer. Of course, I've already got it on mine. And you'll need to set up an account. And you can see here, I've already got mine all set up. If I go to Tools, it shows all the different sonar units that I have. We'll go back home and add a device. Now here's where the SD card comes in. If you went ahead and made an Active Captain card, you can plug it into your computer and it'll put all the information in Garmin Express for you. Or if you just go into it, you can look for Marine and Charts and create an account and sign in. Now at the end of this, I'll go ahead and put a link to a video I did that'll show a little bit more about the Wi-Fi and the setup and how to update your unit. So anyway, I'll put that at the end. So let's go ahead and go over if you're just going to do it off your phone, which may be a little easier because you'll be right there at your sonar unit. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go into your app store and download the Active Captain app. Whether you have an Echomap or a Striker, you're going to have this Active Captain icon on your home page. So go ahead and go into it, and then you're ready to sync up to it. And it'll show the status on this page as you're doing it. So once you've got your Active Captain app open, you'll want to connect it to your chart plotter or your fish finder. And go into your settings and make sure and turn on your Wi-Fi and wait, and it'll show you the Garmin network. Then you want to make sure you get connected to it. And if it's the first time, it may have some numbers that you need to key in that'll show up on your chart plotter or fish finder. And there it is. You can see that Garmin 6769, and we're connected to it now. We'll go ahead and go back on your sonar screen. Go ahead and select your Active Captain app. And then from there, you can import from the plotter, export to the plotter. And you can also pick whether you want to contribute to the Quick Draw community. So if you go to settings, you can set your units here. And the position is important if you're going to use Google Earth and you want to punch in coordinates for waypoints. You want to make sure you get that set properly. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, on the record mode, you normally want to keep that to wrap. That way it won't just get filled up and stop. And I leave it on resolution. On the guidance, you can put your preferred depth, your shoreline distance, and your iOS settings. It's got Bluetooth on there. If you don't want your notifications from your phone popping up on the screen of your fish finder, which can be an annoyance, you may want to turn that off. Just letting you know. Now, you've also got email preferences that you can set if you want certain types of product promotions and things like that. And you got the support center. And that's kind of handy if you're having troubles. You don't have to go to the internet. You can just punch it in on your active captain and go straight to it. And it's got manuals and software and things like that. All right, folks, that'll about wrap it up for this video. So here's a link to the How to Update Garmin Marine, which goes into a little more detail on how to actually connect the unit and do software updates and, of course, your first time installation. So you know what, guys? We'll see you on the next one.